Hello there. First of all, I want to say that Happy New Year. I'm back to trading basically. I backed 2 weeks ago, and I was basically very busy by doing a lot of work for the website that I will launch with my partner, and that website will be launched. I hope so that everything will be ready for the end of, for example, February, and that will be a very good. We did a lot of work on the master classes, and you will have different master classes, digital courses. You will also have the live trading TV, which you can also subscribe for a very cheap price for the value of what you will actually get. Then you'll have a lot of stuffs there, requests for mentorship program, requests for analysis. You have a lot of stuffs, and this will be you'll absolutely enjoy. So I will just inform you when everything is ready, so that you can basically join. What I wanted right now is basically to show you one of the classic intraday setups that I prefer and I like. I have a few different kind of setups when I do intraday trade, but this one is let's say standard regular day trade. What you see right now here is basically session separated market profile chart, and as you see here, you will see from the right side that here is written London. So this is a current session, this is the London session, and initial balance, which actually represents the first hour of trading for the session, is representing here in A and B print, since we're using the 30 minutes period for the prints. So double prints on 30 minutes is actually 1 hour, so A and B print basically represents initial balance, and you can see the initial balance range is 42 pips. If you go from high to low, from high letter A to the low letter B, it's actually 42 pips, and total range is 64 pips at the moment. Now the point here is the previous session, which I call Asia plus Australia, was very neutral, very we didn't have any directional movement, so there is no professional interest for participating in the Asia plus Australia session. You see the very neutral session and structure. For you that you're not familiar with the market profile and what this print represents, basically the market profile organizes the price on the auction way, and organizes the price based on the statistical approach, which is called the distribution process. On that way, we understand where is the value, and the value represents, you see these boxes here. For every session we got a boxes. For example, this box here represents where the value is. So the value basically represents where the price traded 68% of the time. So we got understanding of the actual value. So where is the value? You see here where you got the most letters, horizontally speaking. This is the point of control, or the fairest priced for the session, and it's called fairest price because this is the price which was most traded during the session or during the day. So that's also a very good reference point. Basically the idea here is to separate every session, every of the major sessions, all major sessions basically, and watch them and watch the confidence of openings, and watch for potential opportunities, to sneak for potential good opportunities. Now in this example, this is the opening, this point here. You see that this dot here, the solid dot here, is where the London session opened. So 1.2411. Now price traded lower. This red print with, you see the red print here, this is where this print closed. So during the 30 minutes, price traded back and forth here and closed here. Then B period started to trade higher and then traded lower, closed here. The point is, this is something that this is most conventional type of opening of the initial balance. We call the first hour again initial balance. So I just want to meet you with this basics of the profile and the understanding, and in-depth, again, in-depth education and masterclass you will have once the website is ready. You will have the digital form of the masterclass where, you know, me and my friend, my partner, we did a lot of work there, a lot of hours recorded, and explanations, and also live trading and so on. So you will absolutely enjoy, but I just want to meet you with these basics. Anyway, the point in this type of opening, this is the most conventional type of opening. And you see that price opened and never looked back, basically never retested that. So very directional opening. Basically, this representing that the early session traders, floor traders, locals, they absolutely knew from the very start what they want to do, right? So they didn't, you know, they were confident from the very start of the session, so they knew exactly what they will do. And they started to distribute and they started to sell. Now, once we got the initial bounce this first hour, this was the low of this B letter, which is the low of the initial balance, and the C period took that low and closed lower. This red line here, in this case low of the B period, we call the auction point, and price extended lower, and that was a confirmed auction point. Basically what happened here is that other time frame traders, so beyond the intraday traders, entered the market. So we got right now the influence from the other time frame traders. We'll see in what percentage approx, but this tend to be a very good directional trend day. We don't have any news potential distraction during the day, so this can be a free ride for our selling opportunity. As you see, we got a selling here, and we got a selling position after the range extension. And now we're targeting 1 of the minimum projection is 1.2 325, but I will watch the price action and potentially secure that level, secure my position on break even, and move my stop loss on the break even, and then potentially watch for a even larger ride, and maybe 1-2 ratio or something. The reason why is, don't get me wrong, even 1-1 ratio is good. It's all about the odds, and I spoke a lot about that, how to calculate odds and understand odds on your entry, because it's not important. You will not catch 1-5 ratio, 1-3 ratios. Don't expect miracle stuffs. You must be very realistic, and you need to understand how to calculate the odds, right? Because it's all about the odds and about the risk control. Now, here, as I said, our logic behind this is these local traders and the session traders, they knew what they will do from the very start. Now, let's try to find out potentially why they were so confident at this opening, that they, once the long session opened, they absolutely went straight and sold USD Canadian dollar. Now, I was trying to figure what's going on, because this is something that we got potential influence from the other time frame traders, and we saw that we extended the initial balance range. So we actually know that there is absolutely influence of the other time frame traders, which means that the traders beyond the intraday zone. So these are traders for short-term swing trades and so on. Now I will go to the chart, and this is the USD Canadian dollar on the daily time frame. Now notice here, now there is a much more sense of actually what happened and why they were so confident, because they want to get out of this, let's say, 12 days potential bearish pattern formation. You see that price traded, stopped here and then traded up, traded down, traded up. This was a interest rate decision day. And then price right now actually breaking and trading below the upward trend line and trying to take also the horizontal low of this day here. Now it makes much more sense why they knew what they will do from the very start, because they wanted, and other time frame traders, they wanted to get out of the 12 days, let's say, consolidation before potential downward continuation, since we got clearly downward trend in the background. Right? Does that make sense? And then if you go to the chart, we basically see, okay, now we pretty much understand the reason why they want to aggressively start, and they knew from the very start what they will do. And the price action and the profile also confirmed that. You see that value, which is this box here representing current value. We see that the value is shifting lower relative to the previous session. Now everything makes sense, and the odds on this position to at least extend 100% from the initial balance are very strong. And this is just one aspect. A lot of stuffs we covered on the masterclass, including the checklist for intraday trading. There is a whole checklist, including the absolutely how to watch the composite profile in combination with a session separated profile, everything, including how to set up the chart, how to manage positions and so on. What kind of risk control, how to calculate the odds for your positions and so on. So it's a very, very massive, massive. This is like a gold mine for knowledge. So that masterclass, again, it will be ready. I hope so. That website and programmers are working on the website, and it will be ready till end of the February. So this is also opportunity that I want to share with you. That I'm basically bearish from 1.2 366, and potentially I will watch the price if we test this 1.2 300, let's say 25, and then I will watch potentially or to take profit, depending on what is in the price action, or potentially to secure my position break even and let for potential right to see how much this momentum can go, and then decide to maybe exit on a larger risk reward ratio. Okay. In the background, we also got the broken Asia session plus Australia low, and everything is in alignment at this point here. So this is the kind of setups that I like. Again, don't think so that this cannot go and take your stop loss. You must be ready every time, every minute that anything can happen. And this is the reality. That's why you must always have risk control. Right? So this will be all for this video. Again, I'm back to trading. I'm doing a lot of intraday trading, using the market profile, understanding what the long time frame traders doing, using the composite profile, combining also the price action, and watching the regular chart patterns and so on, and everything together. When I see the good opportunity, I just take it. So this will be all for this video. I hope that you're doing good, and I'm hoping I'm ready in good plus for this month and this year, only from intraday trading. So phenomenal start basically, and I hope so to continue on that tone during this year, and this will be a very good. Again, the website will be probably ready till end of February, so you can join basically services, live trading TV, a lot of digital. You will have a masterclass for intraday, the profile and so on. So stay tuned. I will let you know once I find time to post the video, I will let you know potential trading ideas and potential logic behind, so that you can also learn from these examples. And of course, you can subscribe on my YouTube channel if you like the video. You can also feel free to comment, and you can also join for now on Forex Factory, the Art of Trading by Petar Serbia, and write comments there and so on. And then I will let you know once the website is ready, so you can join. That will be all for this video. Bye bye and take care.